As the robins sing, all I can think about is money. If I'm gonna make it, if I should even try to find my way, navigate the water, time is in question, I need help.
Mitchell Makoons is a Red River Métis musician from Manitoba House, a settlement in the province. We reflect on what it means to embrace his cultural identity through song.
It was scary to be a Métis person, so people were really good at hiding it, that really believe that reconnecting is something that they need. And having my music as like a starting off point is really nice. There's a few protest songs that we had in our set, and somebody in the audience didn't like it, so they met us at our cars at the end of the show and were really kind of threatening us and telling us that they didn't like the message we were sharing. And that's terrifying.
When we talk about Indigenous protest songs, it's hard not to acknowledge Buffy Sainte-Marie. Now that we've had time to process the truth about her identity claims and spaces she's occupied, Mitchell's opinion sits in a different light.
I can see all the good things that came out of it, but when you talk about the funding that somebody, say on reserve, like could have used to come to a real studio in the city, versus someone that's already had so much success and being given more money, that's like, it's so frustrating, because their mid-career movement could take the place of somebody's start.
Tashiina Buswa is the Anishinaabe singer-songwriter from North Spirit Lake First Nation, Ontario, and the voice behind Montreal's new post-punk outfit, Ribbon Skirt. Their album, Bite Down, released this April, was recognized in Rolling Stone magazine, a Stereo Gum Artist Feature of the Week, and most recently, a nomination for the Polaris Long List. The album touches on grief, reclamation, and urban Indigenous challenges. She explains the themes in her song, Off Res.
They want 2000s Buffy Marie. They want my status, but they're getting my teeth.
Bureaucratic systems that, really hold Indigenous people back or to a certain standard, or make us jump through certain hoops to prove ourselves, prove our identity, even with accessing healthcare and education and, getting the status card.
Tashiina reflects on the importance of sharing her story.
Indigenous art is so important because our stories have been, silenced for so long, and we've been, we haven't been listened to for so long, and we continue to not be listened to. But I do think there's a space in art where people are more receptive to these stories because they're presented in a beautiful way. And I think if we can find our niche somewhere in there and a way to break through and get people to listen somehow, then if art is that way, then I think that is a good thing.
This week, we speak with a range of artists and industry professionals to unravel the challenges and rewards of what it means to make Indigenous music in Canada. Here to walk along with you in that good way, I'm Veronica Blackhawk, APTN National News.